What up, land lovers? Tonight we're talking crypto security, keeping your shit safe. We're going to talk about how to build a strong password. That's like the most basic thing you can do to stop an easy hack. We're going to talk about all the different keys. You hear about private keys, public keys, all these different things. I'll explain that a little more. Talk about your keys, your crypto, what that phrase means, and decentralized versus centralized. We're going to talk about SeedPhrase Safety, an easy way to keep track of your seed phrase, and the SeedPhrase SCAMS, which I think are one of the easiest ones to shut down real quick. They're usually just phishing, which is what we'll talk about as well, how the phishing scams work, some other scams to watch out for. You got to do your research before you just willy-nilly connect your wallet to any old site. Teach you how to stay up to date on the news, what hacks have happened, how you could prevent that if you were involved. Hardware wallets, number one way to keep your stuff safe offline, because nobody can hack it offline. They'd have to come get you physically, which that'd be scary, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a full breakdown, a little review on how to build a password. Let's jump into that real quick. Alright, so check it out. If you want to fill this out exactly the same way, you can pause real quick, fill your page out like this. There's 18 different characters we're going to have. So 1 through 14 are going to be words. They're going to be just a phrase. We're going to put in a phrase here. Something easy to remember in case you forget. You can remember this word. You could do lyrics. You could quote from a book, quote from a movie, whatever. Something you can remember. I'm just going to fill this out randomly. Just some pre-made words I already set up, okay? The reason I have it set up to be 18 characters long is because that's like the strongest password. It's gonna take literally millions of years for a brute force hack, which is where they use a computer or automated software to just run through a bunch of different passwords until they catch your password. So this is gonna prevent that from happening like entirely, pretty much from the get-go. They would have to have a mega supercomputer to crack a password built this way. So as far as these characters and the numbers go, you can actually shuffle these into the words if you'd like as well. I actually have a method I use to get some more numbers shoved in with the words as well, and I'll show you that in just a second here when we're down on the bottom. I'll take just the first letter from each of these, and I'll start filling out these spaces. This is going to be my password at the end. It's 18 characters long. I know it sounds long, but it's important to have a strong password. It would be stupid if, and a bummer if you just had Dolphin 1, 2, 3 and someone got into your thing without even trying. Another thing I do is see number 7 and number 11. They are 2 and 4. What I'll do is I'll just switch that for the actual numbers 2 and 4. Exclamation, the little hashtag or pound sign as they call them sometimes, and then 22 at the end there. That's your password. That's a password that would take millions of years to crack. Oh, and don't forget, sorry, this red triangle I've marked, that's my lowercase. It's good to have a lowercase in there. You could do more than one as well. I just randomly picked number 13. Like I said, this is just a template. You can make it customized to however you want. The more customized, the better, because then you're saving yourself from getting hacked in the future. All right, let's talk about your keys, your crypto, and the argument of just really low key, decentralized versus centralized. We'll make a longer video and explain it more later, but essentially, centralized is in one entity controlling, let's say, the servers, the power, the ability to control that asset. So decentralization is where we're using a technology like blockchain. That's why everybody is super hyped on blockchain, because we spread those servers or nodes out across the entire world, and it makes it so it's multiple people all across the world, sometimes even millions if there's enough people that will be running these servers, taking action within the voting systems, making sure things are secure. What happens with centralized, when it's all one person, it makes it easier to hack, because all they have to do is hack that one person's systems. That's all they have to get through. That's their entire barrier. With a decentralized blockchain, for example, there is going to be a much higher pressure, because they'd have to hack multiple computers and change the chain going back, which gets stronger as it goes back because those chains are linked together chronologically. So if you change one way back there, you have to change all the ones coming up to the present as well. So you can see how that adds to the amount of computing power you need exponentially, so fast that it's dang near impossible to hack these older blocks. So really low key, that's your keys, your crypto. If you don't have your own private keys, if you can't send that to your own like hardware wallet or a separate wallet. So for example, like a lot of people are buying Bitcoin and Ethereum on their cash apps or whatever. That's an example of a centralized authority. That's a central money platform where they own the Bitcoin, they hold the Bitcoin. Supposedly, maybe you don't even really know because it's privately owned, right? If they decide to sell all that Bitcoin and get out, there's nothing you can really do about that because it's theirs technically. Their keys, their crypto, they could sell it. You couldn't stop it. If you had your own decentralized wallet where you had your own keys, your own private key, control of the wallet, nobody could get in there if they didn't have your password or your seed phrase to replace your password, or you left your phone open. The little things is what you really need to pay attention to because that's what'll trip you up and that's what'll get you caught on these scams, especially with your decentralized wallets. It's really all in your control, so you are the one who can protect it right off the bat. It's easy. One of the very first things you can do to start securing your wallet is to keep track of your seed phrase. A seed phrase is a string of words, just random words. Literally, if you haven't signed up for a wallet yet, you haven't seen one. It's just random words. There's between 12 and I think I've seen one up to 18 before. And you need to write them down, keep track of them, put them in a safe, don't lose them. They're literally like the key to open your wallet if you ever forget your password. If you forget your password, you don't have your seed phrase, you're screwed. There's no central authority like customer service or a company you can call that'll be able to be like, oh yeah, we'll reset your password for you. That's not how it works. For example, I use MetaMask a lot. If you lose your password to your MetaMask and you've also lost your seed phrase, you just lost all of your money or NFTs that you're holding in that wallet. Your seed phrase is super important, and it sucks because as things have grown and gotten bigger and more consumers have gotten in that didn't really understand everything going on, they get hit up on Twitter all the time by false accounts. They would be like, oh yeah, we're the support team. Just send us your seed phrase and we'll log in and change your thing. And people would send them the seed phrase. After you send them the seed phrase, they can get in your wallet, and people's wallets were getting wiped out, totally drained, sent somewhere else. Be careful with that. Don't let someone else have your seed phrase. It's for you only. There's not a support team that's going to ask for your seed phrase. The only time you'll ever put it in is if you forgot password. And if you can't do that, you gotta start a new wallet. You can delete your old one, but you'll lose the money on there. We'll do another video on that. We'll do entire walkthroughs on setups on wallets. But we need to end the phishing scams. That's one of the most prevalent ones that people have been getting hit by, especially newbies. If you're brand new, don't let anybody hit you up and be like, give me your password, give me your seed phrase, give me this, give me that. If they can't just be like, you can click on this and do it yourself. If you're not doing it yourself, you're not doing it correctly, unless it's like a centralized authority, Cash App, some stuff like that. You can call them, of course. They have numbers. I haven't really dealt with any of that. I try to keep my crypto decentralized. Let's talk about the focus of this channel, how you can do your own research about websites that you're connecting to. So if you connect to just any Web3 website with your wallet, it's pretty easy. You just click connect and you sign a little signature button on your wallet browser and it connects. Then you're logged in. If you connect to the wrong website, you could potentially be hacked that way. If they have something programmed in there where you just aren't paying attention and you accept them sending money from your wallet to your wallet, whatever is going on with their coding, then you're just kind of out of luck. So you need to do your research. It's really easy. You go look on Twitter, find other people in groups, you can get on Discords. There's plenty of chat groups. Everybody loves to talk about this stuff. One of the coolest things about crypto is it's really community based. You can find help, you can find information. Somebody's tried it. Someone probably got screwed by some. We'll actually talk more about that too. There's some things where I tried them out. Mostly I was like, this sounds too good to be true. It's probably not real. But I tried it just for the sake of being able to say, yeah, I know for sure this isn't real and I can tell you guys about it. We'll get more into researching the websites, finding out what's legit, what's not, seeing what's too good to be true. There's a lot of stuff that's pretty easy to pick out, but some people fall for it just because of the hype. One of the most important things you're going to need to do is actually just staying up to date on what's going on with the crypto world, because you'll instantly, like within hours or minutes sometimes, get notifications through your news. so many news sources will just pop it off right away because crypto's hot right now. So you can get the news about a hack almost immediately. If you were a victim, you can go try to do something about it to see what happened at least. You can try to prevent more from getting taken if you were a part of that and it didn't get hit on your wallet. Yeah, it's really key to stay just up to date. You're gonna want to stay in the news. It can be kind of a hassle, but just make it a morning routine and listen to a few videos that, you know, just like the news, it's regular information ingestion. So if you're trying to be like ultra secure, if you right off the bat don't want to mess around with any of this, you get a hardware wallet. There's a ton out there. There's a bunch of them. Some of them are better than others, and a lot of it can come down to personal opinion. Start looking into them. There's a lot of discount programs and stuff as well. I'll post up some links soon. I actually have some affiliate links and I'll do some reviews. Basically what happens with the hardware wallet is it's an offline wallet. It's just like all the other wallets. You're gonna have your password, your seed phrase. If you lose that, you're screwed. Don't lose that seed phrase. Always keep it safe, even for a hardware wallet. So what happens is you'll load your crypto onto that wallet and then it's not stored on the network. You still own it, but it's not stored somewhere where someone can connect to it, which is where the power of the hardware wallet comes in. Just hands down the most secure way to do it. If you're worried or you have a lot of money, honestly, if you have a lot of money that you're investing in this, go with the hardware wallet right away. Keep it in a safe. Don't mess with it a whole lot if you can avoid it, just so there's no margin for error. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool ones. So I'll post some links down below as well. You can check them out, do your own research, and figure out what's up, all right? As always, I appreciate you watching the video. Please like and subscribe if I was helpful. You can go ahead and check out our past videos too. If you have checked out our past videos, you probably noticed I got some new equipment. Looks a lot better. Things are going better with my goofy ass. So go check out our old videos too. It's pretty fun. I'll leave them up for a while until I can do the work to replace them. I'll see you guys in the clouds. Thanks.